Okay, so the question is Donald Trump or Kamala Harris? Well, let's discuss it.
And then you'll die.
With the whole thing of presidential election and coming up really fast, November 5th is right around the corner. So all I can preach to you all is to vote American. Let me break that down to exactly what that means, because some people need it. So we're going to break things off with Kamala. Every time that I see a clip of her or, a press release, because I don't keep up on a lot of this, I just personally just stay out of a lot of it because it I don't know, it just causes fights in a way. And I personally don't like sharing my beliefs, but I feel like it's needed. Because I'm scared of our country going to hell. Because we're almost already there. So here is my beliefs, and here is some facts that people need to learn. And if you don't believe they're factual, look it up and you will find out your own self, okay? So, moving on with Kamala, the simple fact of that she keeps saying simple things like that Trump's going to use the justice system against Biden and Kamala for for charging Trump with felonies. I 1,000% agree. I'm not 100% this is actual factual or agreeable, but I was told, and I'm pretty sure I've heard, Biden, as vice president, has gotten in trouble for having presidential documents at his private residence, and all he got was a slap on the wrist. So, if this is true, why is Trump getting charged with felonies when Biden had the same thing? Okay? Not telling you what to believe, but if this is true, why? I believe, if it is true, that Biden and Kamala have abused the justice system to charge Trump with a felony, or with multiple felonies, for having presidential documents in his house, to try to get him out of presidency. Because they know that they won't win. They've already fucked over Americans in America for the last 4 years. So back onto the topic with Kamala. She keeps saying that she's going to make the country better. That she is going to fix what Biden destroyed. So here's my biggest question, and I'd love to see all three of them sat down and have a non-scripted interview, because like 90% of the interviews that's done, they're all scripted, and the answers and questions are provided by either Secret Service or whatever. Or they're, fake an answer, with it, whatever. So, here are some of the questions that I believe should be asked without being scripted. What do they believe in doing to stop the homeless population? Like, for instance, in California, what they call Skid Row. It is absolutely a complete disaster. let alone the homeless veteran population, is a complete disaster. We should be supporting our troops that fought for our freedom, not just let them basically let their lives end on the streets. So we should also be supporting our own fellow Americans and not just helping out with that. Now, with the whole thing of inflation, what are we going to do to stop it? What are we going to do to fix it in the first place? And the biggest one with Kamala that I'd have to ask, if she believes that Biden has screwed the country up as a VP of the United States, why didn't she stop it? Why didn't she go and say anything about it? She sat back and let it happen because she believes in everything. With the whole shutting down the pipeline within the first day of being a presidency, Biden shut it down, and you didn't see any press release come from her that she had beliefs of, oh no, we shouldn't do that, blah blah blah. No, nothing has came from her. There's no proof of her fighting back or anything. There's not a single thing on her stopping problems or stopping things. She just sat back and let inflation get higher, all the gas prices get higher, and watch Biden ruin the country. So all I'm saying is that I guarantee you, if she is voted in, that she will most likely do the same exact thing. She is two-faced. She is saying that she's going to fix the things, but all she's going to do is do the same thing that Biden did. She would not have let it happen if she believed that it was wrong. She's only saying it's wrong to try to better herself. That's all I'm saying. Now, with them saying that Trump is too old and and that he's going to be the oldest president if he's voted in, well, okay, Biden is obviously showing signs of dementia, and even though they're lying about it and saying that he doesn't have it, I guarantee you, as soon as he is out of presidency, I guarantee you he will be diagnosed with dementia. I can almost 1,000% guarantee it. Or they will just proceed to say, no, Biden does not have dementia. But we all know Grandpa's got dementia. He acts like it. He talks like it. He loses his train of thought very easily. So it's quite clear that he does. Anybody that believes that he doesn't, well, you're probably brainwashed and you need to learn a couple things. So with that whole thing, Biden was showing signs of dementia before he even went into office. Trump, so far, has been straight on. He's never lost a train of thought. Every question that he has ever been asked has been answered with no problem. And I mean, I have personal beliefs on a lot of the things with the whole Trump assassination attempts. I believe, especially the one in Pennsylvania, I believe was definitely not really scripted, but I believe it was paid. And a lot of other people have probably believed it paid as well. I believe the Biden administration was paid this person to go and do so, and epically failed. I was not there, and there's not enough evidence of it all. But there has been people saying, and there was the Secret Service member that was the sniper has released, and people can say, oh, well, you know, that was proven fact wrong, but they fired him, and then that's when he went out and actually did a post, and then that's when the Secret Service said that he was fired, or that he's fired, that person no longer, or that person no longer work, or no, does not work for us. So that's why they say that. So the Secret Service member sat there and proceeded that they were told to not fire or to hold fire. At that point, my thing is that also it's been proven Trump has was threatened before the whole thing, and he requested. You can even look this up and see. Trump requested for more Secret Service at that rally because of the threats. The Secret Service team and the Biden administration denied all of it. I believe that it was an inside job, but that's just me. Moving on, and I'm sorry that this is just going to seem like I'm rambling on, but like I'm going off the top of my head and just trying to get this out there. But with Trump, we all have seen inflation and stuff like that, and you know, inflation was at its all-time low underneath Trump. The wars, there was really no wars with Trump. With Biden and Kamala, I mean, we have World War III on verge. And so we've seen how they both, you know, roll out. And as long as we open our eyes and just look at the world and see it. I mean, Kamala has sat back in the vice president's office and watched Biden run this country into the ground and not stop a single thing. So if they would have tried to, if she would have tried stopping and trying to get him impeached, or, you know, just stopping him altogether, it'd be a different story. But she hasn't. So I'm saying this now that she's two-faced 1,000%. Beliefs, not yours. And you have the right to believe what you want. Just kind of looking at facts here. And the simple fact is that when she has said things that Trump has already said, and then turns around and goes right back against it, or storms off from her rally because she can't handle a little heat, shows that she's not designed enough, or, you know, adult enough to be able to simply handle herself. All I can say is that we haven't seen Trump act childish. There has been some things, and I can say one thing. With, you know, Trump's a businessman, so everybody's in it for the money and for making more money elsewhere, 1,000%. But the biggest thing is that we need to look out for what's best for ourselves versus what's best for, you know, what their political beliefs are. If they believe, we need to compare their political beliefs for ourselves versus, and for the rest of us, versus just, oh, well, that'll help me out, you know, kind of thing. And realize that with Kamala's believes in saying that she's going to better the country and that, you know, she's going to fix all of Biden's mistakes. Well, if that's so true that Biden messed it up, why didn't she fix it? I guarantee you, if she's asked that, on the spot, she can't answer it. Because she realizes that she's in the wrong. With Biden, he proceeds to send millions of dollars for disaster relief or to help fight wars and shit like that. Well, with FEMA being part of the U.S. government, FEMA is only supporting the Florida natural disaster that just happened with both hurricanes, and all they're getting is a whole whopping $750. If you guys have not seen the news, here are a couple pictures highlighting Florida. And I mean, Florida's, well built and used to hurricanes and stuff like that. But here's a huge, big eye opener that they're not really helping out with. It's pretty bad that people from out of the country like Gentry and Sons and other YouTubers or, influencers are having to go to North Carolina and support because FEMA, the National Guard, have all backed out on it and left them to basically no longer live. And I say that lightly because it's very messed up. Because it's true. And if you don't believe me, go watch some of these videos that these influencers have put up. It's true. There is in Asheville, North Carolina, when they had the really bad hurricane went through and they had to open the dam and it flooded all out down the mountain and it basically destroyed that part of North Carolina, South Carolina. It was really bad. It took people's livelihood, people's lives.
107 bridge.
And it's still a mess. You guys should really go check it out. But the biggest thing is that Biden and Harris are not supporting the matter whatsoever. The reason why I say that they're not supporting North Carolina or any disaster relief is the fact that they're only giving them $750. That's it. That's maybe enough to get 2 hotel rooms for like maybe 2 nights if you're lucky. What are they supposed to do after that? Go back to work as if it was nothing? I mean, a lot of these people have lost their houses and all their work uniforms, their necessities. So, also, as like I was saying, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but they have not actually put boots on the ground there. The only person that I know that has actually gone there is Trump. There was a whole press release that he actually went to North Carolina and was talking to the press about it and the whole news and everybody there, that he is 100% behind them and that he is ready to do so. No matter what, that he will fight for them. And all I'm saying is vote for America, do your research, and fix this. Because my biggest thing is, and I'm going to get what I call prodigal, which is the whole pride thing with America and you don't, with the whole like sexuality thing. I don't believe we should be having 30 days to go and celebrate our sexuality when we celebrate 2 days for the people that fight for our country. All I'm going to say is that there shouldn't be a whole non-binary. We should be going off of simple facts and science. You're either male or female. You like who you want to like. Congratulations. And that's it. We shouldn't be celebrating who you like because, congratulations. When you shut down a city and celebrate your pride, and have a whole parade, you're shutting down and stopping all the simple people and the simple Americans from having to from traveling to their job that they have to work for to support their family, and there's no reason for that. So, hello, 2024, wake up. I'm sorry to tell you this. This is going to hurt your feelings, but nobody cares. Congratulations, you like who you like, and that's it. There's no need to celebrate it. You don't see straight people, you don't see straight men, you don't see straight women out there celebrating their sexuality, or that they like men, or that they like women. You like what you like, and that's it. It's the end of the day. There's no point to celebrate it. So, my beliefs with Trump saying that he's going to end Gender X, 1,000%. It shouldn't be a thing. And with schools teaching it, it should not be a thing. A 5-year-old should not be able to fucking believe their sexuality. A parent should not be able to believe or pick their gender at birth. A doctor should be doing that, not a parent. It's all simple science and factual. When they are born, they have male or female body parts. Once they turn 18, at that point, that's when they can pick their gender and pick their beliefs and get their gender surgery. We should not be paying for criminals in prison to be getting gender surgery. They're in prison. We shouldn't be paying for these steroids for gender surgery for prisoners. It just no. Like, they're in prison, they committed a crime. Why should they're there to do their time, we're not sitting there for them to do that. Let alone people are going and committing crimes because gender surgery is too expensive, and they commit crimes to get it for free. No, that's just not okay. And here we are allowing the Biden administration and Kamala are allowing this. You don't believe me? Look it up. It's factual that they are in prison and getting gender surgery. But all I'm saying is schools are not allowed to teach sex ed without parents' permission. They shouldn't be talking about that in general until sex ed. That's it. I'm going to leave this here with y'all. All I'm saying, vote Trump 2024. Vote America. We've all seen Trump with, all-time low inflation. And underneath Biden and Kamala, all we've seen is all-time high. So it's wild that, it can go from all-time low to all-time high within 4 years. But, yeah. With that said, anybody you that are watching this or because a gaming channel that is interested in what I was been playing here, and I've actually haven't been playing. I've been letting AI drive the car. I've been playing on our 5M server called Mirror Park Community Roleplay. If you're interested in joining, links are in the description. And yeah. So here are my political beliefs and what I think, and simple facts. All I can say, vote for America and vote for the country versus voting for... Do your research and open your eyes. Everybody needs to stop being so woke and just open their eyes and realize that this country is on its knees with a pew-pew at the back of its head. That's all I'm saying. Because if we go another 4 years with it, we're all going to be falling flat on our face, and we're probably going to have World War III. With that being said, guys, don't forget to like this video, don't subscribe, and let me know what you guys think below. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.